Ooh.
Oh, this meeting is being recorded.
Yep, it always is, so I can send it to you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Push continue then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, let's continue.
All right, so let's go ahead and do your hamstring stretch.
Whoops. Okay. Ah.
Okay, how about 10?
Danielle,
Yeah.
isn't it weird that my Fitbit started working on its own?
Yeah, I don't, did you turn it off during certain hours or something?
I have no idea. All I know is that I thought, well, maybe if I just wear it for a while, it'll come back on.
Yeah. All right, let's go across the body. Keep that leg anchored down. Get the stretch from your bottom all the way to your knee.
The 21st, I can actually do 10. And come to the. So the 27th at 9:45, the 7th at 10:15, and the 21st at 10:30. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Now we just have to leave it, and you are free to go, Liam. Yeah, you're.
Okay, and then take the leg away from the body, get the groin stretch.
Okay, or is that the level today? So this will take it. Or, well, it's only. Have you gone on recently? Yeah, because every time I got it, and I do somewhere. Oh, yeah, this is how my. Right here. So it's showing 157.60 out of this morning. Okay, well then let's leave it alone and see what happens. But if you found, I mean, there's something that I want to see. So yeah, let's just leave it, let's see what's going on, and we'll go by there. So let's do the 20. You change that. Yeah. And that's what I love of being trying to you guys do that, because I don't always get those certificates. And they're like, yeah, so I'm like, okay, I know I got it. Yeah, no, that's great. And so if you a lot of
Okay, it's going to figure 4 on that side. So nobody heard from Carolyn, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I don't know what happened.
That's why I love to ask people call that, because I don't always have the most up to date, even though it is. Yeah.
Excuse me. Whew.
Bless you.
The olive trees are blooming at work. Ugh.
On a privet round. Do the Buckeyes bother you?
I don't know the answer to that, but I know olive trees definitely do. And there's 3 of them right outside the door at work, and they're all blooming.
Oh no.
My tree is covered in pollen every day, and I just sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. And me on the other side.
I don't have allergies anymore.
How'd you get rid of them?
I started using Nasacort about
Okay.
15 years ago. And so as soon as the acacia blooms, you're not allergic to acacia, but alder blooms at the same time. And that's the
Right.
really allergic tree. I just start doing 1 squirt a day, and I only do it through allergy season. I don't have,
I haven't tried a nasal one in a long time. I could try that.
my husband uses Flonase and I use Nasacort, and it's just during the allergy season.
Are both of them over the counter now, or are they?
Yep.
prescription?
Yeah, mine used to be prescription, but now it's just right over the counter.
All right, maybe
Costco.
I'll try it. Costco.
Yeah. It takes about a couple of weeks. That's why I start in January or February and then it's,
When you
I
first
just
see the
don't,
leaves.
knock on wood, I don't get it.
That's great. Okay, let's go across the body for that IT band stretch.
Same position or did you change it?
Across the body IT band stretch. Okay, and then we'll go away from the body, do the groin stretch, make sure your hip stays anchored down. Don't let your body just fall up over here.
My legs gotten heavier.
Uh-oh. I have that happen sometimes too.
The strength.
That or your grip strength's not as strong, one or the other.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's my strength.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We're so quiet today.
I know, everyone's so concentrating. Maybe it's Carolyn that stirs everyone up. I thought she was the quiet one though, but she's not here today.
It must just be one of those.
Let's go into the figure 4.
When are we going to get back into the facility there?
I don't know. Let's see what the June 15 mandate brings. I mean, people are open in gyms, and I think some yoga studios are kind of going back, but I have less square footage, so you guys are not going to be 6 feet apart in here. And if I don't know how many of you want to come in. I mean, I can still Zoom a few people in and have the other people here in person, and I think I'm gonna have to cap the in-person part to maybe 4, just in terms of being able to really stay spread out. But I don't know. And I don't know how I differentiate in person and I mean, I guess I could set up 2 separate classes. I don't really know the answer to that.
I like the Zoom class.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
I really do.
Okay, good. So now go on to our sides and we'll do the quad stretch. So you're gonna lie on one side, grab your top foot, your heel towards your buttocks. Get a stretch from the front of your hip down to your kneecap. Try to keep your thighs parallel, your knee right in line with your hip and torso. Feel a big stretch there on your side. Still nothing from Carolyn. I don't know. Okay, let's switch sides. Kim, is this getting any better? Do you feel like you get your heel closer to your butt or no? Is it getting better than when we started doing it?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm getting better. And Danielle, I've been walking 10,000 or more steps a day.
Yes, Kim.
Unless I'm not home. Yeah.
You and Lori need to become Fitbit friends so you can.
So I can check, so I can monitor.
Yeah, you can be competitive. Be like, I beat you today.
Yeah. Definitely.
My specialty infection doctors told me I had to exercise 6 times a week. So I haven't taken a
I
day
like
off.
that, doctor. Okay.
I haven't taken a day off.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is using a band. We have 2 options. We're gonna do the dying bug legs only. Oops, I'm not in the right spot. Hold on. How about that? There we go. So for easier, we can go band above the knees. So we're gonna go arms straight up, legs in tabletop or 90 degree at the hip, 90 degree at the knees. And you're gonna bring alternating taps down to the ground with the band at the knees. If you want harder, you're gonna put the band more on the ball of your foot and you're gonna go out versus down. So that's hard. This one's easier.
Okay. So what was that one?
Pick
Oh,
your
the
poison.
pick your poison, huh?
Pick your poison.
So we have our arms in the air.
Arms straight up. Yep.
But we don't move them.
Nope. Arms are
Okay.
straight up, and we're gonna go 45 seconds and we'll take a little break and then 45 seconds more. Now, Lori and Kim, if you look, both of you have your hips more than 90 degrees. So
Oh,
try.
I'm just waiting for you to start.
Okay. All right.
Wait, our hips are more than 90
Yeah,
degrees?
your knees are towards your chest, so bring them out a little.
Oh,
Or It's
okay.
hard to hold it. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
ready?
just waiting for you.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, go?
Yep, arms straight up, alternating leg out.
Are
Pause,
we going now?
turn, go. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pause, then return, reach out, pause, then return.
Do we pause when our foot is out?
Yeah, where the resistance is the hardest.
Of course.
Of course, why would you pause where it's easy?
What a dumb question.
She was hoping, she was hoping.
What a dumb question.
I was hoping we were pausing. Kim and I do this one together.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
And it's always hard.
yeah, we don't like
Okay,
it.
and rest.
Ah.
And then we'll do one more round of that. Was that hard enough, Judy?
It's hard on my low back.
Okay, so yeah, don't make it harder then. Good. So if the band's at your knees, focus more on alternating your heel down to the ground versus pushing out. So it's kind of like a reverse march or toe tap.
But your toes are going out, not down, right?
No, for you, go down. So hold one
Oh,
and kind of bring your heel or toe down to the ground. See if that's better on your back.
Okay, well, that won't be so hard on my back then.
Yeah, let's try round 2. All right, everyone ready, position? And go. Is that better, Judy?
Yes, much.
Okay, good, yeah. Out is harder than down.
This is such a good core.
Yep,
Ugh.
and it doesn't make you use your shoulder, which is nice.
Yay. Love it.
Okay.
Almost there, keep breathing. And rest. Okay. Judy, keep your band there. Everyone else slide your band up. We're gonna go into clams on your side. Okay, pick a side, any side. All right, so making sure stay stacked, knees stay stacked, and that top knee cap is rotating up towards the ceiling. So keep those feet together and really focus on the rotation. Pause at the top, down slow. Okay, ready, go. Good, so you got in with Dr. Ma really fast, huh, Lori?
Oh, I'm so happy. I am
That's
just
great.
ecstatic.
Good.
I think Center must have said something
I'm
because
sure, yeah. That's the whole
When I
idea of being in their system. You can get through it faster.
because when I went online, they said no appointments until for 2 months.
Right.
But
But when you know people who know people, you get in faster.
I know. I am
That's good.
just elated.
Well, and you already have, x-rays on file and everything, so it's easy. He can look at it and be like, yeah, she's a candidate, put her on my schedule,
Yeah. Plus, they want me to come a half hour early and get a new X-ray.
Okay.
He can
Compare.
compare the new one to the old one and see
How
how.
is your old one's what, 2 years old?
2. Yeah, that's when Center told me I needed a new one.
Yeah. Well, we held it off for a while, so it's good.
Yeah.
Joey,
We're all
What?
done. 5 seconds.
thank you.
Oh,
Done. Rotate. Switch sides. I'm keeping track. Don't worry, Judy.
Okay, just check.
My butt's burning. We must be done.
Well, I was counting and there were about 20.
I'm going timer. Okay, stack those hips, stack those knees. Keep the core tight. Ready, go.
Oh, I have cramp in my foot.
Uh-oh. Gotta drink more water if you're walking more, Kim.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Of course, I was fine until we started exercising.
Have you been walking around your neighborhood?
No, you're gonna laugh. I walk in circles in my house.
Okay.
I have a treadmill, but I still walk in circles.
That's more exciting.
Oh, I get to look out the window as I pass by.
Yeah.
Kim, I'll come over and walk in your neighborhood with you if you want.
Yeah, let's do that sometime.
I would love to.
Well, can you get to that path that goes all the way to Target from your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's easy to walk on, nice and flat.
It's all flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it today.
Oh, I can't today.
No beating around the bush with Lori. We're
I have my
good.
day. I have my day planned. And Lori, I like to be here while Rick's working on the deck in case he gets hurt.
Oh, of course.
Because he's working alone.
I forgot about the desk.
Am I not doing it right?
Okay, and done.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now we'll take the band off and we're gonna come into bridge and you're gonna get two options.
Oh,
Slightly easier is feet hip width apart with the figure 4 position, but not pushing into my figure 4 stretch. Just leg up and relaxed. That's option number 1. Holding 3 seconds, coming down slow. If you want to make it a little harder, uncross the leg, but still keep it in.
Yeah. That one was really hard.
Okay, those are your two options again. Choose your own adventure or pick your own poison, however you want to look at it.
Nice to see Lori in her dungarees and her pink socks.
My uniform.
Yeah,
I'm in uniform.
I haven't seen those green shoes before, though.
Oh yeah, these are my indoor shoes.
Okay, let's see.
all right, so bring one knee towards your chest, the other foot's down on the ground, or cross your leg if you want it to be a little easier. All right, so driving through the heel, pressing hips up towards the ceiling, hold it 3 seconds, down slow. Ready, go.
Oh.
And if you get tired doing single leg, you can always go to cross too, right? So you can start harder, and if you poop out, put that leg back down and take a little load off your core and your glutes. Try to focus on keeping your hips level, pushing your hips all the way up so you're in a nice straight line from your knee to your hip to your shoulder. Good. Yeah, your bridges are getting higher too, Kim. That looks good.
okay. It seems to depend on the day.
Yeah, well, today they look good. Judy, how's your back with this one?
I feel it. My back is a little tricky today.
Okay. As long as you're not making it worse, keep going for it. Gail, is your back okay with this harder version?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm really squeezing my core hard.
I'm really squeezing my glutes and my core. Okay, take a second to rest and then we'll switch sides. I know I got a cute little lady in here. She's 82 and she had to leave today to go take care of her mother who's 105.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that amazing? And then
Don't you love it? Don't you just
Yeah.
love that?
and she seems, it sounds like her mom's still pretty with it too.
Wow. Oh,
I visited a 105-year-old man.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I watched I think it was a 2020 or a 60 Minutes, I forget what it was, on the super seniors. So
oh yeah.
I think it's people over 90 and they
Yeah,
were
I saw that
interviewing
too.
them, and it was fascinating.
Very inspiring.
Yeah. You're not old until you quit.
Yep.
So, all right, let's switch sides. Ready, go. Yeah, and there was one guy that they interviewed. So they interviewed all of them, I think, in 2010, and then they did it again in 2020. And there was one gentleman who he passed away sometime between the two 10-year interviews. And they did a dissection on his brain, and it showed that he had a ton of the plaques that people with Alzheimer's do, but he had no issues with his memory and died like totally with it. So it was so weird. So he looked like he had Alzheimer's, but then had no symptoms of it.
And that's because he was on the move.
I guess, I don't know. They were still looking into how, because all these people agreed to like donate their brains and body to science after they got this study.
Uh-huh.
And there was one cute little lady, and she was so pleasantly confused by the second one, and very with one 10 years before. But she was so cute. They interviewed her, and it's like, so does it bother you that your memory? She goes, well, what you don't know doesn't bother you.
Definitely me.
And I was like, is that too true or what?
Yeah, that's so cute.
My mother didn't know that she didn't know,
Yeah, exactly. They're pleasant,
ever.
right?
She didn't know
All right, and rest.
that.
Very good. Okay, so now let's come up to standing, and we're gonna do that golfer pickup or hip hinge.
The hip hinge.
Need something to hang on to for balance. Please have something nearby for balance. But what we're gonna try to do is hinge at one knee, or one hip, sorry, and reach over towards the floor. You don't actually have to touch the floor. What I want to make sure is my hips stay level. I don't want to open up because I fall over. And I want to make sure my weight goes into my heel as my other leg goes up behind me. All right, so if I'm standing on my left leg, I'm going to reach towards the floor with my right hand as my right leg goes back up behind me. I also like to think of these as those drinking bird things that peep down towards the water. And then switch sides, you're going to stand on your right leg, and we're going to just go for a minute on each side. If you get 5 in a minute, you get 5 in a minute. If you get 10, you get 10. Don't overdo it. All right. And if you need to hang on to something for balance, hold on to something for balance. So Gail, switch the side you're holding on with.
What do you mean? I have to turn
So
around.
if your right leg goes back, your right hand is going to reach towards the ground.
Okay, so if my right leg goes back like this, I got to my
Yes.
left goes down.
Yeah, so you got to switch the
Okay,
hand you're hanging
all right,
on with, or you're standing with.
Okay, so
All right, ready, set, go. So Lori, opposite. Lori, hold on with your opposite hand. If you're standing on your left leg, reach with your right hand.
Oh,
if you're standing
If
in-
you're standing on your left leg, reach with your.
oh, I get it. Okay, okay. All right.
okay.
Well,
I
I've been
never
doing it
do
wrong.
get this one right.
That's okay, we'll get there.
So the same side moves.
Yes,
That's how to remember it. Okay.
okay.
Oh, Lori, we've been doing it wrong.
What?
We've been doing it wrong.
I know, we have.
No wonder it was so easy.
Well, I think it actually makes it harder to do it the way you guys do it.
Well,
No, it's easier.
No wonder I hate doing it. We have, so Kim, we'll have to remember, the same side goes down and
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
The same side?
The same
One
side goes down
wrong?
and
No,
back.
you just switch scale, you're fine, you were fine before. Okay, switch side.
It isn't the same side then.
It's
opposite.
the things, okay, think of one side as your standing side and the other side as the moving side. All right,
Okay,
but then switch sides when we're ready here.
That's a good way of remembering.
So stable side, moving side. Ready?
stable side, that's right.
Go.
Okay.
If you're standing on your right leg, left extremities move. If you're standing on your left or right leg, left extremities move.
You get one of each.
Yeah. And so this should make your hamstring and your booty a little bit sore.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ever get your hip replaced, this is how you have to pick stuff up from the floor because you're not supposed to bend deep. If you have a bad back, this is a good option to pick things up.
The knee is locked then.
Relatively locked, yeah. You can have it soft, but you're not squatting. That's correct. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Okay, good. Now, does everyone have an area where there's a step?
No,
You have a doorway that you can drop your heels off like
oh yeah, I do.
out your slider?
Okay,
What we're gonna do is hanging on for balance in a door jamb or at a counter or something, or if you have a stairwell. On is heels drop below the step and then go up as high as we can. Heels drop below the step, go up as high as you can. It doesn't need to be a very high step, just a couple inches. Gail goes out her sliding door there. It works out pretty well.
Okay, I'm doing it. You just can't see me.
Kim, you're in a stairwell. Judy,
Yeah.
more to do that?
Yeah, me too. I'm going to my stairwell.
Okay. Can you use your glass slider? Is it a little
I was gonna use a, this is too high, I think.
Well, if you can hang on, you should be okay if it won't tip over.
Well, we'll see.
We'll find out. Can you hang on somewhere sturdy?
Well, I can hold on, yeah.
Okay. Does it tip when you drop down or is it okay?
Well, it's a little uncertain there.
Can you go out your back slider?
Yeah, I think I could do that, probably better. Although this gets a real good stretch.
Yeah, you can drop down a little lower there.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, just go as low as you can without flipping the box over. We're gonna go 90 seconds here. The timer's going already.
It's a little stool, so it's
Yeah.
not stable.
Right. Well, look around, because if we do these again, I throw them in every few weeks, so
I see.
try it out your back door maybe later and see if it works.
Like this one.
Halfway.
Ah.
Right up on the big toe knuckles, pause at the top, and then down slow.
I started doing it from the beginning. Oh,
Huh?
I've been doing it quite a while.
Oh,
Yeah, me too. Wind is.
20 seconds.
How many?
20. You make it?
Oh my goodness. The bottom
10
to my.
seconds. And done.
Yay, oh
Are
goodness.
you done? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good.
All right. And now we're gonna finish with runner stretch. Okay. So make sure both your feet and hips are pointing straight ahead. Drive that back heel into the ground. And we'll do that guy for a minute on each side. Well, that is bad lighting. All right, so make sure your hips are pointing straight ahead, your feet are pointing straight ahead. Your feet can be hip width apart, but keep everything pointing straight ahead. And then shift your weight forward onto that front leg and hold that stretch. Should feel it in the upper calf.
Hey, Lori, call me. Maybe I can walk this afternoon.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Just give me a call.
So Judy, we're just holding a stretch. I'm not sure what you're doing over there. Feel like you're moving.
I guess I was coming up on my toe again.
Yeah, you're just driving your heel into the ground. Nice calf stretch.
So Kim, you live in San Rafael?
Yes, I live in Spinnaker Point out like next to the canal.
Right, right. I walk there sometimes.
Oh, well,
Okay.
give me a shout.
Let's go ahead and switch sides. Hip width apart, feet straight ahead, hips straight ahead. Glue that back heel to the ground. And if your knee's bugging you, make sure your stride's long enough that your front knee is not going over your toe.
So
Yeah, what?
if I sign in on the day before, then you send me the new link.
Yeah, it's helpful because I have patients from 8:45 in the morning right until, like, I was saying bye to a patient. I was walking over here with my computer.
I
So
know, I saw that.
it's hard for me to,
So you don't really want us to come on at 11:30 either.
well, you can come on at 11:30. I'm just not there to accept you in yet. But you can, like Lori turns hers on sometimes at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I'll get to her when I get to her. But just in terms of sending the link, I tend to do it the night before just because it's easier for me. I'm not interrupting my patient care.
I see.
Good. And then Gail, I don't believe you're set up for anything in the future. So
Well,
check your
it always
schedule.
tells me that there's only one class available, and that's the one I'm signing up for. It doesn't
Okay,
say
are
that
you doing
there's
it on your phone or on?
No, I can only do it on my computer.
Yeah, you should be able to book out 90 days in advance as long.
I think I have to get some more.
Okay, you may have to buy then, yeah, if that's what's
Yeah.
stopping you. And then Judy, I think you have 3 more to sign up for. Okay,
I have to send out a Zoom thing class on Monday, so I'm gonna start signing up for your class on Tuesday. Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, well, have a great rest of your week, ladies.
Bye, bye, Danielle.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, I'll send you the recording. Bye.